Just homestead, grabbing some materials before we go to the land, but learn a little bit about feeding the yard birds. Hey, let's go check on Mary. Mary. That's her back there. She's preggo. We don't know when she's gonna drop. Hey, post in the comments. Does sheep stay pregnant for 5 months, or what's actually the time frame for sheep when they go to full term? That's Carbon. Cute but ugly.
This is what you've been waiting on, huh, Wooly?
Wooly growled at me because I was empty-handed.
That's the way his ass, he sounds like that. I've never heard him just do it all out.
Carbon. Carbon. He's the happiest dog.
Man.
So do they not like corn? I said, you put all that corn over there, they don't like it?
Oh no, they like it. That's the corn is basically to keep them held off.
Oh, while you, okay.
So I keep a nice amount of corn down for them, and that's pretty much the main course meal, I'd say, if you will. It lasts the longest, and if I don't get to them, it'll hold them off. So what I try to set up with the birds is to where they're not harassing you every time you walk out the house.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I set it up to where the corn, that's about the cheapest feed you can get on the market. So I don't mind other pigeons and mourning doves. They're gonna come get them some too. But I keep a lot of the corn out just to keep these guys pretty much at bay. And then the scraps that we run into, all that type of stuff, that's just extra, you know what I mean? But if nothing comes out here and we don't throw anything out here, they got corn. Now this right here is layer pellet. These are the two main things that I feed in the colder months because food is scarce. I mean, and when I say food, I mean natural foods, bugs, weeds, you know what I mean, grass, all that type of stuff. So when food is scarce, I put the layer pellet down and I put corn down. That way these guys got something to eat on, you know what I mean? We can't have them starve. So the corn actually helps them develop energy, which helps them keep their feathers intact. And it also helps them develop that energy that it takes to lay an egg. It's all energy when it comes to these animals. That's why they need the sunlight. The sunlight is so important. But I got a turkey over here robbing a damn alfalfa patch. Last week I think we had a day where Zare brought in about 23 eggs.
Nice.
In one day, so the egg production is picking up. Look at all that. If you look in there, cause see, we don't harvest on Sabbaths, so those eggs are about a day old. And if you look, that's all you see is eggs all in there. So they're happy. So egg production is definitely picking up.
And then the dope part is, when you buy eggs in store, they all white and pretty. But what I like is that if you notice, real eggs come out in many different colors, right? Speckled and everything else like that. So it kind of makes you think what you're getting. And then two, I don't know how true it is, but I saw like a little small documentary about this hybrid breed they created. They mixed I believe it was like a flamingo with a chicken. So it was these little bitty birds with big giant feet that lay eggs twice as often or twice as fast as chickens. And apparently, they say that that's what McDonald's is now using for a lot of their egg stuff now, that they switch from actual chickens and start using these because of how fast they produce eggs. So could be getting hybrid eggs in there. And if you see these birds, they look real weird, bro. They look like cartoon characters. They small as baby chickens, but they got big, giant flamingo feet. It's really strange. Something you'll see out of a video game, for real.
This is a good sign too. All of these are turkey eggs. So the production on turkey eggs is picking up, so that means the chickens are just gonna quadruple this, you know. So, and this is some good stuff to bake with, and it's much better than a regular chicken egg. A lot more richer. The only problem is it's a lot harder to crack these eggs, but this is good stuff right here. We'll let Zare pick the rest of them.
There's there. I know y'all remember him, Two Left Gloves. Hey, but that's the real filmer and editor right there. That's who I'm learning from, to be quite honest. I ain't got a cameraman, but I know I need to get a tripod or something so I could make this a little bit easier.
Turkey eggs everywhere, man. Check the market, man. These things go for about $3 a piece.
For one egg?
For one egg.
I had watched a YouTube video where a guy had mentioned that if he had to choose between chickens and turkeys, that he would trade his chickens and have nothing but turkeys. And he talked about the benefits of not just the eggs, but he said I guess his biggest things were his turkey's ability to defend.
If I had, I'll say this. If turkeys were as productive as chickens, I would not have chickens. So I agree with that brother, whoever said, I'm not sure who he is, but I agree. If turkeys were as productive as chickens, like as far as like laying eggs, I would have no chickens at all. I would just strictly rely on my turkeys. Because that would make a turkey, if turkeys were as productive as chickens, that would make turkeys the ultimate dual purpose bird. That means they're giving you eggs and they are giving you meat. But unfortunately, your average turkey hen is gonna lay about 30 to 40 eggs a year. So they're not gonna give you very many eggs. And for the most part of that time, she's gonna be trying to hatch each and every one of those eggs. So throughout the summer months and spring months, she's gonna be trying to hatch. So every clutch will be about 10 to 12 babies. And all of that action is getting ready to take place. Just stay tuned. We're gonna show you some stuff. We're gonna show you how protective they are, how perfect of mothers they are as well. Turkeys don't lose babies. Turkeys do not lose babies. Predators do not make it to take turkey babies. Because for one thing, turkey babies are obedient. I think they're more on one accord with the mom than chickens. Chickens, sometimes those baby chicks think that they know it all and then they go and wander off and then something snatches them up. Turkeys, they're a lot more obedient to the parent, especially when they're little. Because for one, I think one of the main things is because turkeys get cold very fast. When they're little, the babies, they cannot handle cold weather. So a lot of times they're staying really close to their mom just so they can stay warm. Chickens, they don't deal with that. Like you could literally, like what's the temp right now? Our temperatures right now, we're getting about 40-degree nights. Baby chickens can damn near handle that on their own without a heating lamp. As long as they got each other, you know what I mean? If you got like 12 baby chicks in a coop together by themselves, they will keep each other warm without a heating lamp right now. Turkeys, it ain't gonna happen. They have to have that heating lamp.
Man.
Zara tell you, huh? Yeah. We had to keep the heating lamp on the turkeys like for a long time because they can't handle it. They don't do well. But once they get older, man, you see them out in the snow, they do well. But when they're young, they're wimps when it comes to cold.
Load it up and ready to go to the proper test.